Well. Connor Zilich will be driving the number 87 car this weekend in the Cup Series for Trackhouse. Also, SVG will be driving the number 9 car again for JRM, which means that we will see the Zillbillies and the New Zealanders face off again twice this weekend at Watkins Glen. So in this episode, we're going to look in our crystal ball and we're going to Scooby-Doo this shit to see who has the edge. So,
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
So it goes without being said that SVG right now in the Cup Series is probably one of the most dominant drivers that we've ever seen on the road courses. Now, it maybe didn't start off that way in the beginning necessarily. He did win his first ever race on the Chicago street course, went through kind of a lull there with some other road courses, but here he's won the past 3. He won at Mexico City, won at Chicago, and won at Sonoma. So we're going back to Watkins Glen, a track where he has never won at. But this weekend, he takes on the Zillbilly himself, Connor Zilich.
Damn right.
So we've seen these two clash together this year in the Xfinity series. Obviously, they did race at COTA this year. Connor Zilich had some issues with his car, had to fight from the back, ended up having a bunch of issues. Didn't really get the finish that we thought that he would get due to those issues, but they did race together in the Xfinity series this year. And both races pretty much came down to them, and I'm telling you, it was not even close in some of these races. At least the Sonoma one, they were just gapping the whole field. It was absolutely insane. And they split that 1-1. So SVG won at the Chicago street course, and you could say he did rough up Connor Zilich a little bit. Connor was a little bit disgruntled after the race, but in normal Connor fashion, man, he was just nice, cool, calm, collected. Just thought I was just racing with a little bit more respect. I didn't think that he was going to rough me up like that. SVG got the win. And then they go to Sonoma, and man, Connor just held this guy off lap after lap after lap. SVG kept coming, again, just stayed nice and calm and cool. The Zillbilly got it done. So their record is 1-1. Now we go to Watkins Glen, where I really think Connor has the edge this weekend. This is where Connor got his first race win at, was Watkins Glen. SVG's never won there before, but if we do look at what happened last year, SVG got pretty damn close. He finished second behind Christopher Buescher. Sorry, so he got pretty close to winning that race. He qualified in the top 5, finished second to Christopher Buescher. So he was there, very competitive at this race. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people in other NASCAR podcasts and stuff, don't even think that SVG, he's at more of a disadvantage at this track than any of the other ones. I would make an argument to that for sure. I don't think that's the case. I think he's going to be in the top 2-3 all day long. But with Connor Zilich, man, he's a menace. This dude is an absolute menace in the Xfinity series. Right now, he's on a streak of, I believe, 10 top 5s in a row, which I'll be making another video about that because what he's doing right now is absolutely insane since coming back from his injury. But who has the edge right now going to Watkins Glen? I love watching these two race. I think, especially whenever Zilich goes into the Cup Series next year, we're all assuming at Trackhouse to take over Daniel Suarez's position, that these guys are just going to be dominating every road course, man. We're probably going to be at 13 damn road courses next year. They're just going to be at the top of the field, just gapping everybody. It's going to be insane. Zilich is legit one of the only drivers that I've seen, especially in the Xfinity series, even really compete with SVG. The way that he held him off at Sonoma was just masterclass, and this dude just turned 19 years old. It's incredible. So with road courses right now, SVG has like a 30+% win ratio on them, winning about a third of the races that he is on when it comes to road courses. And Connor Zilich is actually a little bit better. So he started on 3 right now, 3 road course starts, 3 poles, and he has 2 wins. He won at Watkins Glen and he won at Sonoma this year. So this guy's an absolute animal. And then when it comes head to head with these guys, it's 1-1. So I think that Zilich, I think he's going to win the Xfinity race. I really do. SVG will probably be right in there, obviously. But Connor's been on such a roll right now in the Xfinity series. It's just clicking. I know SVG can jump into any car and be super competitive on road courses. But Connor has just been lights out here lately. So I think he gets it done at Watkins Glen. What I really want to see from Connor this weekend at Watkins Glen in the Cup Series is be up there and competing with these guys in the Cup Series in the top 3 all day, which we know that he can. just that alone, at I believe 19 years old, competing in the top 3, top 5 in the Cup Series with very limited experience racing these shit cars would be incredible to watch. So I think they split it this weekend. I think Connor wins one, SVG wins one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it leans either way. I'm personally leaning a little bit more towards Connor. I think that I would love to see him win both. What an incredible story that would be. The site where he got his first win at Watkins Glen, for him to win his first Cup Series start as well, or first Cup Series race at Watkins Glen too. That would be incredible. We do have some wild races coming up here pretty soon. We have Watkins Glen, then we have Richmond, which everybody remembers the fiasco that happened there last year, and then we go to Daytona. For SVG, he's out here to just win races at this point. We saw the last race at Sonoma. He was able to flip the stage. So right before the stage ended a couple laps ago, he pitted, and he was still able to drive up through the field and still win the stage and didn't have to pit after the stage. And we rarely ever see that happen. And he was able to do it. Absolutely incredible. Again, masterclass performance. He's setting a lot of weird milestones right now. Fastest of 4 Cup wins in 34 starts. We've not seen this since 1967, which, again, say what you want about that. Obviously, I mean, for the longest time, we had 2 road course races for a whole season. It was really just Watkins Glen and Sonoma. That was really it. Now we're up to 6, 7 races for road courses. And he's part of the elite club to win 3 straight road course races in a single season, which it blew my mind. I tend to forget how good Rusty Wallace really was on road courses. I always think in that era it was a lot of the Martins and Jeff Gordons, mostly Mark Martin, but Stuart Gordon, Tim Richmond, and Rusty Wallace did it. And right now SVG, man, he could win 4 in a row. He could win 5 in a row when we go to the Roval. A lot of opportunity right here for him to shake these things up and, you know, really rewrite the history books. But I cannot wait to see Connor Zilich get in here. This dude is 15 plus years younger than SVG is. After SVG's gone, and even when he's there, Connor is going to be the face of these road courses. I really think every single year he's going to have multiple wins on road courses. And for the longest time, I thought that Chase Elliott was going to be that guy. Before the next gen car, Chase was extremely dominant on road courses. Almost every time he went there, he'd be on the pole, running the top 5, dominate the races, and win. He is sitting really towards the top right now of most road course wins of all time, and he did that in a very short amount of time in his career. In the first 5-6 years of his career, he climbed the ranks quickly. And again, a lot of that is because of the increase in road courses that we had. So there really needs to be a big asterisk next to that as far as road course wins. Of like, hey, we tripled the amount of races that we had in a season in this time period, but it's the norm now. I'm not personally against it too much. I like a good balance throughout the season. We have 6 races where they're drafting tracks, if you include Atlanta, about that same amount with short tracks and road courses. Now we're getting a good balance of far as different track types, and I personally like that. It can feel a little bit gimmicky sometimes, but change is scary, and that's just where we're at. But anyway, ramble session over. I just wanted to point this out because I don't think a lot of people are aware that we're about to get this weekend. That, of course, SVG is going to be driving for JRM. He only has a few races left for that opportunity before the playoffs start. But then also, Connor is going to make one of his rare appearances in the Cup Series to race at Watkins Glen, a track that he's really damn good at. He's 1 for 1. He's never lost there, I guess you could say right now. So let me know what you guys think. This is going to be an exciting matchup. They're going to be teammates in both races, JRM and Xfinity, and then Trackhouse for the Cup Series. We'll see if that plays a role. SVG doesn't really give too much of a shit about it because he will use up Connor. And Connor seems to drive a little bit more respectfully when it comes to things like that, but he knows how to race him now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who has the advantage? I think a lot of the obvious picks is going to be SVG because his age and experience and things like that. But what do you think about Connor? What can he do this weekend? Can he sweep this weekend at 19 years old in the Xfinity and Cup Series? Will he extend his streak in the road courses, or will he extend his streak in the Xfinity Series to 11 top 5s in a row? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. You really do appreciate it. A quick rambly style video. I just think it's pretty cool about to see it this weekend.